Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
I am doing absolutely great. What about you?
I'm doing excellent. Thank you for asking.
How is your morning going?
It's going good. This is the first session of the day, so setting the
Mm-hmm.
tone, I can say.
So, how many sessions do you take on a regular basis?
I try to take at least two sessions,
Okay.
otherwise one, and one my class that I take on Google Meet.
Okay. So, you have a bunch of students, I guess.
Yes, we do have.
So, you focus on spoken English only or something else?
I focus on spoken English only.
Mm-hmm. So, when it's a group, what are the challenge that you're facing when you speak? I mean, when you take classes?
Mhm. Earlier, I used to face some challenges because I had a different kind of mindset back then. But now I don't face any kind of challenges. Now I can teach 30 to 45 students at a time
Okay.
because the mindset, the expectations should be clear, right? If you have around 30 students, let's suppose, in a group, so you all should be on the same page. Both the
Mm.
parties should be on the same page. But
Mm-hmm.
when we are not on the same page, that time misunderstanding happens, and or you have some expectations from them and then you're not able to meet it just because of that alignment is not there, right? Alignment of the goals regarding the classes, right? So
Mm-hmm.
now we are clear about it. First, we keep everyone on the same page. We convey all the guidelines, all the expectations they should have from us, and the
Uh-huh.
expectation we have from them.
Them.
Everything should be clear. So
Mm-hmm.
there, like both the parties have equal kind of contentment by the end of the session. So that
Understood.
way we do. Hmm.
Okay, great. So you have a structured syllabus or anything, or it's just random?
It's random. Like it's not us who decide what to teach, but it is decided by our students only, whatever difficulties they are facing. So we bring up
Mm-hmm.
that kind of content, that kind of lessons for them.
Mm. So won't there be difference of opinions at that time?
Not really, because if somebody says that they are facing issues in any of the grammar concepts, let's suppose, so we'll take that up in our next session. And if somebody says something else, we'll take care of that as well. So it will be tailored according to their needs.
Needs. Okay. But then
Hmm.
different people would have different level in their
Right.
English language, right?
Hmm.
So how do you tackle that?
Levels could be different regarding speaking, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But if I talk about grammar concepts or so, so we can learn anyhow, we can learn, or at least we can revise our concept when it is
Concept.
being taught in the class.
Okay. Oh, so
So
you're
we tell
pretty.
them, we tell them that you can learn from others' mistakes or you can learn from others' questions as well. You need
Mm-hmm.
not to speak all the time, but you have to be a good observer as well to learn real quick, right? And then
Okay.
apply it in your speaking. So for that,
Okay.
we have structured speaking practice plan that we
Oh.
foster in our speaking practice groups actually every day.
Oh. Okay. 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 So you give random topics.
Yes, we give random topics, but very thoughtful topics, mindful topics, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And accordingly, we practice. And our main
Mm-hmm.
focus is on practicing every day and
Mm-hmm.
challenges that you have to give yourselves challenges. Only then you'll be able to avoid procrastination because we all tend to procrastinate. We are not
Procrastinators.
able to be disciplined in this journey. So, through that
Mm-hmm.
challenges, we can definitely overcome this, what do we say, problem of procrastination. So
Mm-hmm.
these are two main factors there when
Mm-hmm.
we teach in our groups. And sessions are additional help, you can say, where
Okay.
we try to help them wherever they are facing any kind of problems. We cater to their issues.
Mm.
So that way we are going. And it's
Great.
really satisfactory.
Yes. So it's like a group that you've got from YouTube, or it was like a personal thing that you did?
Hmm. We started it out of the blue, like there were no plans as such, but we just started it. So we started with one group, random group, and then we used to brainstorm like what value we can add to these groups, right? So
Okay.
that way the number has started increasing. So we divided one group into three different groups, like two for
Oh.
women and one is journal, because
Oh.
then when we created group for women, so then men told us that why there is no group for men. So then we created journal group in that
Okay.
case. But
Okay.
let me tell you, we can't create a group specifically for men. Then they say that we get really bored talking to men only.
Okay. Yeah,
We
yeah,
tried doing
yes.
that. We tried
Yes.
doing that, but then they only suggested that you should create a journal group, not a men-oriented group only.
Okay. But you have a women oriented group.
Yes, yes, we have
Yes.
two groups for women.
And most of them are housewives, if I'm not wrong. I mean, homemakers.
In beginners group, most of them are homemakers, and in intermediates group, mostly there are working professionals.
Okay. So you have people from all over India or just the north?
We can say worldwide,
Oh,
outside India also.
great, great, great. Okay. So how long has it been since you started your YouTube channel?
It's been over a year. We started in August 2024. And if I talk
Oh,
about these WhatsApp groups, so we started this August this year.
2025 August.
Right, right.
And it's going pretty good.
Yes, quite satisfactory.
So have you ever gotten like stressed because of this and you felt like, okay, I'm gonna stop this, I can't do this anymore? Have you ever
Mhm.
felt that way?
Not really, because these groups are dictated by our learners only. They help us
Hmm.
in teaching, actually. They tell us what do they want to learn. So we do our homework and then we help them
Mm-hmm.
understand the concept, or then we have some thoughtful discussions also. They really like discussing different topics. So as per
Mm-hmm.
their needs, we do this. So that's why it's not that stressful. But when
Okay.
you have to plan it yourself, then you
Mm.
don't know whether they're going to like it or not. Is something that you are going to bring on the table
Mm.
is valuable for them or not, then you become a little
Yes.
stressful. But
Mhm.
uh, when it is driven by them only, so there is no stress as such.
It's pretty much okay as such.
Right, right, right.
Yes. Okay. Great. So what do you want to do today? Do you want to go with the bunch of questions that I have for you or you have something in your hand?
No, no, today it's your turn.
So I have prepared some, not just for this. I do it with a lot of learners when they feel like
Hmm.
their topic is not interesting. They have the choice to tell me that if you're not interested, we'll do something else. So for that particular reason, I've prepared a bunch of questions so that I can test their knowledge, make them speak more about it. So yeah, this is something that I've done. So when it comes to weekends, how do you usually spend your weekends? What is
Hmm.
one thing that you always want to do during your weekends?
Hmm. Okay, so for me, weekend means Sunday. I get
Mm.
only one day off, so that's Sunday. And the weekend is mostly about my maiden home, because
Mm.
I make sure to visit my maiden home every Sunday,
Mm.
right? So it's mostly about them. I head to my maiden home around 11 o'clock after completing all my household chores. So around 11 o'clock, I leave for my maiden home, and then I come back around 5 or 6 before it
Mm.
gets dark.
Okay.
So that's about my Sunday. And after that, again, I get back to my household chores and everything, planning for the next day. So, yes, I really look forward to this day
Mm.
every week.
Great. Yes. So Sunday is basically your day.
Yes, your day and theirs day, actually, because they also
Yes.
expect me to come.
Come.
Sometimes I feel burdened also, or I feel it like a task too, because, not every day is same. Yeah,
Yes.
sometimes you don't feel like visiting there because you have other things also to take care of. But now it has become a ritual for me. No matter how swamped up I am, but I still have to go there
Go
because
there.
they have this expectation from me that
Hmm.
I have a little nephew there.
Oh.
So he always, he's just 1 year old. He's just 1 year old, and he'd always say "bua bua." So
Cute.
right. So I feel so bad for him if I don't go. So I
Mm.
make sure to visit my maiden home and meet him, get something for him. So it
Mm-hmm.
feels so good after that.
Good. So it's like it's become a routine for you now.
Yes, it has become a routine.
Routine right now. Okay. So what is something that you learned recently that you
Mhm.
feel okay? This was great. I didn't expect this, and I didn't know about this.
Mhm. Um, Nothing special I've learned lately, but if I have to reflect back to my earlier times, I would say there was this one thing I learned over time, that you don't expect a lot from other people, right? Earlier, I used to
Mhm.
expect, and it's a common tendency, human tendency, that we expect a lot from people. We expect a
Yes.
lot from ourselves too. But
Mm.
over time, I've realized that if you want to stay happy in your life, then you have to leave this. You have to
Mm.
let go the expectations from other people, and
Yes.
that's the secret of your happiness. Because when you expect and then it's not fulfilled, so you feel sad,
Sad.
gloomy, why it didn't happen, or what
Mhm.
was my mistake, and all that. You try to relate it to your own self, right?
Yes.
So
You
you
feel very
better let
devastated.
it go. Right, you feel
Yes.
devastated. And especially if I talk about family members, then you have a lot of expectations from them, but they are also a
Mm.
human being. They are also
Yes.
human beings. So, like, not every person is same, I would say. Everybody is different in their own way. So,
Yes.
yes, we can't expect, but do have expectations from yourself, because that's in your hand. If you have expectation, let's suppose if you have expectations that you want to sound fluent, so it's your hand, it's in your hand. You work
Yes.
towards it, and then you can get that
Get
fluency,
that fluency.
right? But don't
Right.
expect from others a lot.
Exactly. Exactly. Expecting from yourself is a different story, and expecting from others is also a different story, right? Yes, I
Hmm.
totally agree with you on that. So when
Second
it,
thing, one
yeah.
more, that silence is the best answer.
Oh, that is something that I've also learned, because you have a lot of people around you who just wants you to burst out so that other people think bad of you. But then
Right,
one
right.
thing that I've learned is just keep numb. That's it.
Right. They want to trigger you.
Yes.
But think of the scenario when you're not getting triggered. So
Mm.
they'll stop anyway. They'll stop
Yes.
triggering you anyway, I mean,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
So
Mm.
that's definitely sometimes what, like, if somebody comments something bad about me, something nasty. So I
Mhm.
would start writing a comment. Then in the midway, I think, no, no, it's better to stay silent and let it
Mhm.
be, let it go.
They'll
Then
stop.
I again
They'll
delete
stop
it.
if you don't reply,
Right,
because they
right.
say they want reaction. That's what they're looking for, and they can spread
Yes.
rumors about it. But then the
Hmm.
moment you think of not responding to such messages, that's where you
Hmm.
have won.
Right,
Right.
right. And there
Exactly.
was this really nice thing I heard somewhere, that if somebody says something bad to you and you don't
Mm.
take it, so it will be theirs only because you have not taken
Yes.
it, right? So that
Absolutely.
really hit home.
Yes. Absolutely. Pretty much correct.
Hmm.
When was the last time that you became proud of yourself?
I became proud of myself. I can talk about my recent experience only. My life revolves around my WhatsApp group these days. So I feel so proud when my students tell me that I'm adding value to their life, right?
Oh.
And sometimes I witness their teary eyes also when they talk about it. So that's a proud moment for me, that they feel that I am worthy,
Mm-hmm.
that they are sharing this experience with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise,
Yes.
who would like to share their emotions, their feelings, or just to, melt down in front of a stranger? Like,
Yes.
nobody
True.
prefers that, right? Because they
Yes.
always need someone they can rely on, or someone very close, but we don't know each other, but
Mm.
still they are doing it. So that means they have some kind of trust in us. So
Yes.
that's really a proud moment when
Mm.
I see
And
people. Hmm.
exactly.
They say that you are like a family member to us.
Mm.
So it
Mm.
feels so great.
Yes, absolutely. And that's
Right.
something that we, have a longing for. When
Mhm.
somebody tells us that our efforts have worked in some or the other way, we
Right.
become proud of ourselves because they have put 100% trust in us. And when they
Yes.
feel that trust, putting that trust in us was worth it, that also
Mhm.
becomes another proud thing, right? Absolutely,
Right.
right.
And on
So
the
when
other hand, your responsibility increases.
yes, that would actually motivate you to do more.
Yes.
Okay, this has happened. Now I should work on this part where I can also,
Mm.
enlighten
Right.
myself on
I
that.
don't have to let them down.
Yes, that would be the next thought in your mind. I should not let anybody
Mhm.
down. See, whenever that happens with me also, whenever I get a learner and I'll be like, okay, when they say that we have come to your sessions, we've seen a lot of videos of yours and we've come to your session, the first thing that goes to my mind, oh God, please don't make them disappointed with my session, because that's
Right.
gonna
Right.
be a big, big zero for me. It's
Mhm.
gonna let me down like crazy. And that's the breaking point I feel I would have if somebody says, yeah, your session was okay. Because whenever I get a session with a new learner, the moment I end that session, the first thought in my mind is, have I done my enough? Have they got whatever they wanted from my session? Was it satisfactory for them? So if it is not, then I would be disheartened. Then after two more sessions, I would like, okay, I'll just check my rating. How has it gone? So when people write good things, I'm like, oh my
Uh-huh.
god, that is really a blessing for me. But then sometimes you
Yes.
become disheartened all of a sudden because I'm like, yeah, the class was just okay. She was doing fine. This. So then you realize, yeah, different people have different opinion. The way you
Yes.
expect them, so that expectation that you told me comes in. You should not expect things from people. You've done your
Mhm.
maximum. That's it. That's
Yes,
from
yes,
your
yes.
side. So it's going to
That's
benefit in some or the other way.
true that,
Right.
true that. Hmm.
Yes. So when it comes to controlling emotions, do you think you're able to manage emotions or sometimes you
Mhm.
lose out of it?
I think I'm able to manage emotions because let me tell you this statistically. Right? There are three terms called mean, mode, and median. Right.
Yes. Yes.
So my teacher, my statistic teacher,
Teacher.
used to tell me that you are a median because you don't get affected by extreme values like extreme happiness and extreme sadness, no matter what is happening around you, but you'll always be stable actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I could relate to that. That yes, I'm that kind of person. Sometimes I felt that I'm really weird, but then the other times I felt that it's a strength actually when
Mm.
you're stable with your emotions, when you can actually control your emotions. Because you would not like to burst out in front of anyone if you're feeling
Yes. Yes.
sad or gloomy. So you would not
Absolutely.
like to do that. So there you are able to conceal your emotions that time. That's really good, right? Or with someone close, that time you can definitely wear your heart on your sleeves, express everything you want. But
Mm.
still, I'm not that expressive actually. I would like
Mm-hmm.
to keep it to myself, right? If something has a solution, I'll find a solution, but if something is out
Yes.
of my control, I'll not even bother about it, right?
Exactly.
And I'm a bit practical in life. Like I'm not really very emotionally attached to things, to people as well, right? So I'm a
Yes.
bit practical in that case. I feel that it's both a strength and
Weakness.
a weakness also, but I'm
Mm.
good. It's okay.
it's
We
it's
can't have
always good
everything.
that way, right? You can't expect you to be silent all the time. But
Mhm.
then sometimes you feel that was a good idea. But
Mhm.
sometimes, there were situations where I felt, okay, I shouldn't have remained silent. I should have just bursted out and let the person know that,
Mhm.
this is not the way you're supposed to speak to somebody. But then
Mhm.
later on, when my mom comes and tells me, right, you should have a control over all these things. People can say anything, but the way they convey you to others is going to be totally different if you react at that time.
Yes, yes.
Respect them, let them, you can't expect them to respect you unless they
Right.
want to respect you. So it's something,
Hmm.
like you said, it's personal thing. So
Right.
be calm in such situation. Don't let your guard down.
Hmm. And if I
Be
talk about
neutral.
happiness also, like when we get happy, so we want to share it to the world.
Yes.
But I rarely get that extreme happiness actually. Like
Mm.
this time at this moment, if I talk about my YouTube also, I have around 49,000 subscribers. So it's a big deal. But I
Yes.
still don't get happiness from inside.
Mm.
I mean, I'm fine if I have 100 subscribers or if I have 1 lakh subscribers, I'll be same,
Mm.
right? But it I mean, I feel that it's good because if at any point in time I lose my channel or I lose my views, I'll not be disheartened in that case.
Yes.
But if you're
Yes.
really very attached to these counts, these numbers, then you'll feel disheartened if you don't get
Mm.
it, if you don't get the same way in future,
Yes.
right? So that way it's a strength.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, like when it comes to happiness, also, do you think you can control happiness at some point when you're overly
Uh-huh.
overjoyed or very joyful?
Mm-hmm. I like the reason for joy is not in the world anymore. Like my father was really very proud of me, but this time, like I'm doing something really nice in my life, but my father is not here. I can't share with him. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It happens. Yes. Okay. If somebody had to describe about you, okay,
Hmm.
maybe your close friend, somebody who's very close to you, if somebody asks about you to that person, how do you think they would describe you or tell about you?
Mhm. If they meet me for the very first time, so they would say that I am quite amiable, quite comfortable to talk with
Mm-hmm.
because I always smile, right?
Mm,
So they can
yes.
feel comfortable with me. But
Mm-hmm.
earlier, I was not that way. Earlier, people used to call me arrogant. Why are you so proudy and all that? Because I didn't used to smile all the time. But now I have changed, and it just happened to me actually. It was not a conscious effort there, but it's just happened to me. Maybe I've learned from my experiences, I've learned from people who I admire, because when
Mm,
I see people smiling, in the first meeting or whenever they see someone, especially when I was in Delhi that time, like we used to travel by metro. So whenever I look anywhere, so I would always see people smiling. That could be a fake smile also, but at least they would give that smile, right? That
yes.
happens. So maybe that way I've learned that the smiling is really very
Mm-hmm.
important and people feel good when you smile.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So there would be a situation where when you were at your worst or when you were not in your right mind. So
Hmm.
what do you think you should have done at that time, but you felt like you
Hmm.
didn't do it in the correct way?
When could you please repeat that? I
Yeah. See,
did.
there are situations where you become very low in your life,
Mhm,
right? Where, you don't manage things properly at that time. You'd be like, you shouldn't
mhm,
have acted that way. So if
mhm,
there was a situation like that, do you regret that you should have acted this way, but you acted in a different way at that time?
mhm. I feel that I do whatever is there in my capacity. I do that way. Like
Mm-hmm.
still, I handle all. I it happens with me all the time.
Yes, your tongue twists. Yeah, it happens with me also.
Right. So I take care of a lot of work in my house also. I'm doing a lot of things, household chores, managing home and managing kids, then YouTube, then my classes, WhatsApp groups. So my plate is overfilled, I
Full.
can say.
Yes.
Right. But at this point in time, I expect some people to help me.
Mm.
Right. Not to help me, but
Support you.
to contribute. And
Mm.
in the first place, I feel that this realization happened to me very lately, that it's not that they are helping me.
Mm.
It's not my work. Is it just my responsibility to handle the household?
Mm.
No, like it's the responsibility of each and every member in the family.
In the
So
family.
it's not
Yes.
that they are helping me. So we should never say this, that please help me. if they
Mm.
are
It
if
is
they
their
are
responsibility.
contributing, yes, it's their responsibility. I say all these things, but still I mean, I'm not after them about this
Yes.
thing, but I
Yes.
feel that way. So if they help me, so they're helping the house. It's not
Mm.
that they are helping me. You know what I
Understood.
mean?
Understood. Understood.
Right. So
Yes.
I
They
don't
are
feel.
contributing to
Hmm.
the whole family.
Right, right. So if somebody is doing something, so I feel good that yes, they are doing, and it's their work as well. I don't feel like I am what do we say? Kya, I'm grateful to you that you have done
Mm.
this work. So
That
nothing
shouldn't
of
be
that
there.
sort. Hmm.
It is
It should-
everybody's. They don't say that to us, right, when we do some
Yes,
things. So it's
we do
equally.
everything.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. Yes. So that's with the
And
bunch
for
of
me,
questions.
yes, and one more thing I want to add, like for me, I asked my husband also to do some household chores so that I could also get some kind of support. But he will do certain things one
Hmm.
day, and the second day I'll ask him to not to do it.
Yes,
I'll
they
take
make
care
it
of it
even more
myself.
harder.
Right, right. That's the thing.
Yes, that happens, right? It's part
Mhm.
of our life. I think it's something, or it's the standard that society has set in the general part. So I think in the
Mhm.
coming generation, it would be better. I feel,
Yes, yes.
right?
Depends on us because the it's on us how we carve our upcoming generation, you know.
Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
Yes, so that's with the bunch of questions. You totally nailed it. You were amazing with all the answers that you gave me. You're doing a good job. I'm sorry that I made you a bit emotional in between. Was not
No worries.
intentionally done, but then yeah, I just wanted to get something from it. It was not totally to
Mhm.
make you emotional, but then yeah. Thank you so much
That
for
was
joining. Have a wonderful day.
thank
Take care.
you. Same to you. Bye. Take
Bye
care.
bye bye.